Dion Ligor to step down as head of communications at Cal. Tadco ordered to pay out thousands to workers. Community Development Secretary working on getting tradesmen and women certified, and PNM leader apologizes to party base. Good evening, I'm Kristen Salandi. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Wednesday, 13th August 2025. To a top story. Caribbean Airlines is undergoing further leadership changes as Dion Ligor, the corporate communications executive manager, has tendered her resignation. Her last day on the job will be August 31st. Ligor's departure is the latest in a series of high-level resignations at the airline. The company has recently appointed a new board of directors, with Reina Kaulesa replacing Ronnie Mohammed as chairman. The change in leadership comes amid intense public scrutiny of the airlines, particularly after Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar voiced concerns over the airline's failure to submit audited financial statements for nearly a decade and its continued operations of unprofitable routes. Ligor joined the company in 2015. An independent 4-member team has been assigned to investigate the tragic death of 6-year-old Ja Francois, who died at the San Fernando Teaching Hospital after receiving an intravenous drug. The probe was commissioned by Health Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo at the instruction of the Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and is expected to be completed by August 20th. Ja had been admitted to the hospital for a dry cough but died shortly after the drug was administered. A first autopsy cited aspiration pneumonitis, likely triggered by viral pneumonia, as the cause of death. However, a second privately commissioned autopsy also found additional findings, including pleural petechiae, cyanosis of the extremities, marked cerebral edema, and acute renal injury. The expert team, which includes a consultant pediatrician, a registered nurse, a former chief executive officer of a regional health authority, and a pediatric intensive care specialist who is also an attorney, will determine whether the proper standards of care, clinical judgment, and professional responsibilities were upheld. The ministry has stated its commitment to transparency and accountability, with a focus on ensuring the highest standards of care, particularly for children. The service to remember Ja Francois will be held on Saturday at the Baptist Ambassadors Church in St. John's Village, San Fernando. The Tobago Agribusiness Development Company, Tadco, has been ordered by the court to pay 9 workers whose contracts ended in late 2023. Tadco said the workers had initially demanded substantial open-ended sums, but were awarded modest amounts ranging from $17,000 to $52,000 per person. This ruling follows months of tension and legal action after more than 60 workers' contracts were not renewed. According to a statement released by the company yesterday, Tadco's commitment to respecting the judicial process has been demonstrated. The company also noted that 2 of the claims were dismissed outright, including one from a worker who is over 60 years old and was not eligible for a long-term contract. Young people eager to turn their talents into career opportunities will soon have the chance to gain official certification in their chosen skills, paving the way for both employment and entrepreneurship. According to Secretary Wayne Clark, this upcoming initiative is designed to bridge the gap between informal learning and formal job readiness. Many youths already possess valuable skills, ranging from technical trades to creative services, but without proper certification, they often struggle to secure stable work or build a credible business. Aliyah Balgobin has the details.
The Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sports currently offers a training program where participants can learn various skills. However, in some cases, these skills do not directly lead to employment. Secretary of the division, Wayne Clark, says he has a plan.
our training programs. We do have a lot of skills training program. And I was of the opinion that I don't think it's the best for the people that you train to train somebody. And after that training, the certificate you give them, you can't even employ them with it. So that's one of the main things that we are in the process of changing now.
Clark hopes to bridge the gap between NESC and the division to provide participants with official certification. Come
September, when most of these vocational classes will be complete, some will be still going, but upon graduation, they will have a NESC certificate, something that makes them employable. And I think that is a big step forward because, to me, it just makes sense.
Not all programs will offer this certification. It will apply to technical areas such as plumbing, electrical work, and similar fields. At present, there are only 5 areas being targeted, with plans to gradually expand over time. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Skibidoo bang bang, yours truly Juby representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainment's Neon, a tribal affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I jamming on the pavement with Neon.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Hello, New York! Are you ready to celebrate the essence of Crusoe Land and the culture of Tobago? Well, get ready for Tobago Day in New York City, hosted by the Tobago Empowerment and Alliance Mission, Sunday, August 17th, 2025, Nazareth High School Courtyard, 475 East 57th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 12 noon to 8 p.m. We bring the Tobago vibes to the Big Apple. Live music, Tobago food, cultural performances, and family fun. So bring Tanty, Granny, the uncle, invite the whole neighborhood. Just bring everybody and bring your significant other too. Come celebrate Tobago Day in New York City, Sunday, August 17th, Nazareth High School Courtyard. But hey, I forget to tell all you, it's we 10th anniversary celebration. For more information, call 929-327-7857 or check Team's Facebook and Instagram pages, Team Tobago Day.
Welcome back. 100 young Tobagonians are getting a head start in the world of work through the Telecommunications Services of Trinidad and Tobago's nationwide Future Leaders Internship Program. The 3-week initiative kicked off on Monday with simultaneous orientations in both islands, Tobago's at the Shore Park Complex. Targeting unemployed youth and those not in full-time tertiary education, FLIP offers hands-on experience in key areas of TSTT's operations. Vice President of Networks and IT, Ratan Budram, said the response was overwhelming. Over 17,000 applied, more than 4,600 met the criteria, and 600 were chosen, 100 from Tobago. The aim is simple: open doors, build skills, and create real opportunities. Participants will be placed in technical, sales, customer service, support services, or quality assurance, but will rotate to experience all aspects of the business. The program also features artificial intelligence training. Vice President of Customer Experience and Marketing, Riza Hossain, encouraged interns to dive in. Flip runs until early September, preparing Tobago's young talent for the fast-paced digital economy. In a remarkable shift in political strategy, the opposition, People's National Movement, is reaching out to the thousands of supporters who stayed home during the last general election. In a direct and personal appeal, the party's new leader made a public apology, admitting the PNM had lost its way. Reporter Jewel Green George has more details.
It was a message of both contrition and conviction. Standing before a packed community center in Pleasantville, the PNM's first female political leader, Penelope Beckles-Robinson, addressed the party's recent election loss head-on. Instead of solely blaming her opponents, she turned inward, offering an apology to the party's base.
We apologize and we need to move on. And therefore, you now have to understand, and I'm saying it very plain, time to come back home.
Her appeal targets what she determined as the 100,000 plus people who chose not to vote, a significant number given that official EBC figures show a voter turnout of just 54% in the last election. Beckles-Robinson, a veteran politician with decades of experience, framed this outreach as part of a new, more attentive leadership style.
When you listen before and when you listen as a leader, it's two different kind of listening. And I give you the assurance that as my colleagues walk with me, we continue to listen.
While this softer, reconciliatory approach is being paired with a hard-hitting critique of the new administration, the political leader readily admitted that the party had lost its way.
A number of you said to us, we lost our way a bit. And we have to admit that. I am not afraid to admit it.
This dual strategy, apologizing to its base while assailing its rivals, signals the PNM's new playbook under Beckles-Robinson. It's an effort to heal internal wounds and rebuild trust, while simultaneously positioning itself as a formidable government in waiting. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
The People's National Movement is on the attack, accusing the new government of causing widespread economic destruction in its first 100 days. At a fiery meeting in San Fernando, the opposition unleashed a barrage of criticism, highlighted by a shocking claim of mass job losses. Reporter Jewel Green George has the details.
A roaring crowd in the PNM stronghold of Pleasantville as the opposition came out swinging, framing their message as a defense of the people. The most explosive claim of the night came from opposition Senator Faris Alwari, who put a staggering number on the recent firings of state contract workers, accusing the government of waging war on the working class.
When you add that up, that is 30,000 people in 100 days. That means 300 people a day fired. You feeling the love?
The allegation of 30,000 jobs lost comes as Trinidad and Tobago's official unemployment rate stood at a historic low of just 3.5% at the end of last year. San Fernando East MP Brian Manning warned that the government's economic policies, including the cancellation of major projects, are driving the nation towards an economic cliff.
In the next few months, I expect to see in this country, in terms of its economy, a self-inflicted recession. we are going to see it. It's on.
But the night wasn't only about attacking the government. In a significant shift in tone, the new PNM political leader, Penelope Beckles-Robinson, offered an olive branch to disillusioned supporters. She admitted the party made mistakes and pleaded with them to return to the fold. It's a dual strategy of sharp criticism and humble introspection as the PNM attempts to rebuild its political fortunes and convince the public it's ready to govern once again. The government has yet to respond to the specific claims made at the meeting. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news right after this.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Hello, New York! Are you ready to celebrate the essence of Crusoe land and the culture of Tobago? Well, get ready for Tobago Day in New York City, hosted by the Tobago Empowerment and Alliance Mission, Sunday, August 17, 2025, Nazareth High School Courtyard, 475 East 57th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 12 noon to 8 p.m. We bring the Tobago vibes to the Big Apple. Live music, Tobago food, cultural performances, and family fun. So bring Tanty, Granny, the uncle, invite the whole neighborhood. Just bring everybody and bring your significant other too. Come celebrate Tobago Day in New York City, Sunday, August 17th, Nazareth High School Courtyard. But hey, I forget to tell all you, it's with 10th anniversary celebration. For more information, call 929-327-7857 or check Team's Facebook and Instagram pages, Team Tobago Day.
Thanks for staying with us. Former Prime Minister Stuart Young has publicly challenged the current administration's claim of full credit for the recent production sharing contract, PSC, with ExxonMobil for TTUD-1. Young asserts that the deal was initiated by the previous People's National Movement government, which engaged ExxonMobil and commenced negotiations for the ultra-deepwater blocks. According to Young, the PNM administration had the opportunity to approve the PSC terms before the April 28 election, but chose not to rush the process. He criticized the current government, stating they have done very little to nothing to complete this deal, and that their claim amount to a blatant misrepresentation to the population. In his comments, Young also cautioned against overly optimistic projections about the deal's immediate benefits. At a rally marking her government's first 100 days, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar didn't just celebrate achievements. She delivered a stunning and aggressive warning aimed directly at her own cabinet. In an unprecedented public address, the Prime Minister drew a hard line on corruption, promising severe consequences for any official who steps out of line. Reporter Jewel Green George has more.
In a fiery speech before thousands of supporters, the Prime Minister put her own ministers on notice, with Trinidad and Tobago ranking 76th on the 2023 Corruption Perception Index, indicating a serious public trust issue. Persad-Bissessar made it clear she would not tolerate a repeat of past mistakes. She accused some unnamed officials of already getting too close to the very figures the new government campaigned against.
You're already cavorting with the same crooked contractors and lawyers and PNM financiers and corrupt fake elite. Get yourselves out of that now, because I will come for you.
The Prime Minister then cast aside typical political language, making it clear her response to internal corruption would be personal and severe. Using a raw colloquial threat, she warned that anyone mimicking the behavior of the former administration would face her direct wrath.
But if you continue that kind of behavior, patterning from the PNM, I am not going to war with you. I'll bust your head. Should you do it? I'll bust your head.
Backing up that visceral warning with official consequences, she declared that this new, tougher approach is non-negotiable and that any corrupt official would be dismissed and persecuted.
I warn you. And I am not afraid. I will fire you. And I will ensure you face the courts.
The Prime Minister declared herself a changed leader, signaling a tougher, zero-tolerance approach compared to her first term in office from 2010 to 2015. She dubbed this new persona Kamala 2.0, promising she has learned from past mistakes.
Don't ever believe this Kamala 2.0 is not the same Kamala 1 from 2010 to 2015. It's not the same. Not the same.
The Prime Minister's speech has sent shockwaves through political circles, leaving many to wonder if this public ultimatum will genuinely curb corruption or simply remain a powerful piece of political theatre. For now, the message to her cabinet is crystal clear: govern cleanly or get out. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Pideo Learning Center's popular bartering books program, established in 2015, is making a welcome return to Tobago today and tomorrow. The initiative, which encourages students and community members to exchange books, aims to promote literacy, learning, and a love for reading across the island. The program will be hosted at the Pentecostal Light and Life School, located in Sangsters Hill, Scarborough. Participants can bring books they no longer need and trade them for new titles, ensuring that knowledge and stories continue to circulate throughout the community. Alia Balgobin has the details.
Judith DeVertile said the program is not only about exchanging books, but also about fostering a culture of learning, creativity, and community engagement, making it easier for parents to access books for their children.
As you know, every time they do a new and revised, up goes the price. I also heard an advertisement in 2015 where banks were advertising a $30,000 loan sale for parents to buy textbooks.
With the support of police youth clubs in both Trinidad and Tobago, DeVertile hopes to one day establish a permanent location.
My support system has been police youth clubs. Both in Trinidad and Tobago, they get textbooks from me, and sometimes they even help me when I have to move. At present, we do not have our own location. I would love to get our own location so that I would not have to keep moving. But for now, This is 3 years I'm here at Pentecostal Light and Life, and I do thank the members of the board.
Pideo Learning Center Battering Books program is back in Tobago today and tomorrow at Pentecostal Light and Life School between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on both days. It offers a unique opportunity to exchange books. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
More news and the weather report up next.
Hello, New York. Are you ready to celebrate the essence of Crusoe land and the culture of Tobago? Well, get ready for Tobago Day in New York City, hosted by the Tobago Empowerment and Alliance Mission, Sunday, August 17, 2025, Nazareth High School Courtyard, 475 East 57th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 12 noon to 8 p.m. We bring the Tobago vibes to the Big Apple. Live music, Tobago food, cultural performances, and family fun. So bring Tanty, Granny, the uncle, invite the whole neighborhood. Just bring everybody and bring your significant other too. Come celebrate Tobago Day in New York City, Sunday, August 17th, Nazareth High School Courtyard. But hey, I forget to tell all you, it's we 10th anniversary celebration. For more information, call 929-327-7857 or check Team's Facebook and Instagram pages, Team Tobago Day.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Welcome back. The roar of powerful engines is set to fill the air this weekend as the 57th annual Trinidad and Tobago Great Race gets underway. As competitors prepare for the grueling 90-mile journey from Chagaramas to Store Bay, a new generation of Tobago boaters is stepping up, driven not just by a desire for victory, but by the pride of representing their island and the goal of simply finishing the race. Reporter Jewel Green George has more.
Royston Melville, owner of the boat Short Boss, is participating for the second time. A seasoned competitor of the 60 miles per hour bracket, he knows the unprecedented nature of the seas. A challenge, he says, requires more than just speed.
The first time, sea conditions were very bad. So it's a bit of a skill and guts to get to reach Tobago as well.
For Melville, the ultimate goal isn't just to be first to cross the finish line. He emphasizes that for many, success is measured by endurance and reaching the island to join the post-race festivities.
Basically, the goal is not really to reach first, but actually to reach to Tobago as well. It's not about the fastest person to Tobago, but completing the race. That is the most important.
He's not alone in his approach. First-time participant Otis Blue Edmund of the Blue Extreme team is also focusing on the journey. A newcomer to the sport, he credits a strong support system for his rapid rise to the competitive level.
Well, I'm in a boat association. That is Tobago boaters. Right. So I learn a lot from them.
This collaborative spirit is at the heart of Tobago's presence in the sport. Both men, along with other local racers like Blue Ice and Azrael, rely on community ingenuity and support to build and maintain their vessels. While the race is an expensive undertaking, it's a passion project for many. For his part, Edmund is grateful for the backing of his community.
I just want to big up my local sponsors on them.
Right.
That's Tobago Limers, Nails by Pearl and Extreme Nails. Them sponsor me, so I am very happy for that.
As the Trinidad and Tobago Great Race 2025 approaches, it's clear that the race for these Tobago boaters is not just a competition, but a testament of determination, skill, and the power of local community. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met office. Tonight, generally fair despite a few showers, mainly towards dawn. Tonight's temperature is expected to be 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, variably cloudy and breezy with the occasional light to moderate shower in some areas. There is a low chance of 1 or 2 heavy showers or isolated thunderstorms. The forecast low for Thursday is 25 degrees Celsius with a high of 31 degrees Celsius. The heat index should be at 36 degrees Celsius. Seas are expected to be slight to moderate with waves up to 1.5 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:52 and sunset is at 6:22. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Dion Ligor to step down as head of communications at CAL. Tadco ordered to pay out thousands to workers. Community Development Secretary working on getting tradesmen and women certified, and PNM leader apologizes to party base. I am Kristen Solandi. Thank you so much for joining us and have a good night.